here, I think, is another gate. Purpose, low threats. Designers intended to patrol alien repair damaged infrastructure, then to deter design. Yeah. Where does this one take us? Only one way to find out. Okay, we are southeast. I mean, northwest, so we're in the other corner of the map. Okay. So we're still in the north end of the map. We're just on the opposite side now. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna find those again from the other side. I'll have to put beacons, but I'm all out right now, so I'll have to get back to that. We don't have a blue tablet. We're gonna have to go back to make a blue tablet so we can open up that door. That's just annoying. This device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow alien texts to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live appears many times in device's data. Its import is unclear. This device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language. It will not work the other way around. Okay. Empty case. Scans show some form of advanced nanobot inside the seemingly empty case. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it is not possible to discern their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Exactly. Let's break the glass. I'm just kidding. Unusual box. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope, likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it, while leaving physical structures intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implemented inside one of the lifeforms indigenous to 4546b, its size suggesting the subject was a Leviathan class organism. It's beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant may also have recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been a fundamental building block of the aliens' technology, or even of the aliens themselves. I'm sorry there's a lot of reading for this, guys, but this is really cool stuff. According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Kara bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. This place. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful. Oh, yeah. Sea Emperor fetus. Found preserved in a display case, it was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. It appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure from the bacterium from enzymes produced in the species' digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. That is really sad. And look how small he is. He's so cute. Small. He's as big as us. Freaking heck. There's his egg. I can't scan it. So they tried removing... They were hoping it was just like a quick and easy cure. They didn't think... They were hoping that they could just quickly find a cure through just cutting out a fetus from the egg, but... You have the weakest... Oh, I need some ion batteries. Shoot. I mean... cubes. Let's watch this. How do you get hurt from that short of a distance, dude? Seriously. Your legs should be freaking iron after all the swimming you've done.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This guy is so weak. I love that sound. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Exploring this, anyway. There's another warp gate, and this goes to probably one at the south end. Yeah, so we're on the south end now of the entire map. Okay. Just cool, just cool. Alright. I think this was another room where they were checking other... Yeah.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Again, trying to find a cure in anything that was alive. Sea Emperor, Leviathan research data. Specimen size categories have been adjusted upward to accommodate the species. Feeding and digestion. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, the species feeds entirely on microorganisms it filters from the water, which themselves depend on a complicated ecosystem of plant and animal life. Large ovary-like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on this planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates probable infertility. infertility. That's sad. The Emperor manufactures M42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food, and will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. The substance was found to neutralize the effects of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. Comparative analysis of size and metabolic rates indicates the specimen captured by the researchers was approximately 1,600 years old. Extensive internal and external scar tissue suggests it had lived well in excess of the peak lifespan for its species. So they found a really old one that they brought here. While a healthy emperor specimen may have held some potential as a cure, it is unlikely any research subjects survived quarantine procedures. All these eggs. They were trying so hard to find a cure. Well, don't blame them considering how many billions of people died just from this thing. Alright, so we got all these on now. So now we need to make one more key. Make the blue one, we need kyanite, which we have. We have plenty of that back home. So let's just take one of these by random. Let's grab some of these. Okay, this is cool. Watch this, watch this. Let's get some of these. Okay. Y'all watching? Pay close attention. Don't know how that's floating, but I'm not gonna argue. It's an ion cube fabricator. So over time, it's going to build more ion cubes for us. Origin of the raw material that forms the base of the ion cubes, which power smaller alien systems, likely drawn power itself in the main thermal plant. This device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a lot slower than I remember, but you can see it growing. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's just take this one by random. Let's head back to the base, because unfortunately we can't make it here. And let's quickly make that key and get back here, because hopefully we weren't able to find anything on this side, but hopefully on the other side of the door we can find something to help us for the cure. I don't have any more beacons, do I? I don't. So it's gonna be not the easiest to find this place again. Man, I feel claustrophobic. Oh, we're in the crack fields. Back off. Come on. I said back off. As soon as I said it, I realized it didn't sound right. Okay, so we just had almost directly south. Okay, I think I could find that again. Will you bugger off? Flip. Yeah, this one might be like the closest one to our house, so that was a good random guess, honestly. I don't know. They all seem to be roughly the same, so who knows. Holy crap. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of practice with the coordinates with this game because I'm not good at it. I am... Ugh. Anyway. Oh. Okay, that was weird. We're still good, right? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully we can find... There she is.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me.
Oh, look at her.
Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
Oh my gosh. It's the Sea Emperor. Well,
Detecting unusually
Empress.
passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
It's because she's around.
Unlike other alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time.
Oh, she's so gorgeous.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
Look, her eggs.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freedom that the others tried in vain to take.
Ooh, you hear she was angry. Oh my gosh. Ah! So she's like, if you help me, I'll help you. You see the peepers with the trail? They have the enzyme.
With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
So now we have the hatching enzyme.
New blueprint acquired.
I should probably move to a brain coral real quick. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, you are so beautiful. She's been waiting for so long for someone who will actually hear her voice. Where's that brain coral that I saw earlier? Am I just dumb? Look for bubbles floating. Because we're kind of running out of air here, guys. Oh my gosh, she is so gorgeous. Okay, we're just gonna have to go up to the surface. Shoot. There it is. Oh my gosh, when she grabs the platform. Oh. I've seen that so many times, but it never gets old. Oh my gosh, okay. Get into okay, screw this. Okay. Available biological data has been used to synthesize the effects of the alien bacterium in the sea emperor's natural life cycle. This creature likely lived and moved in small herds around the planet's ocean trenches, coming to the surface to feed off the huge volumes of microorganisms in the shallower waters. Family size would be strictly limited by available food supply. Offspring would likely split off at a young age to form their own herds elsewhere. Given their sparse population, mating and egg laying was likely infrequent, perhaps a once-in-a-lifetime event. These species likely had a preferred environment for egg laying. In fact, successful hatching may depend on such conditions. Given the rarity of this event, it is impossible to calculate those conditions precisely. There is no evidence to support the assumption that all members of the species were immune from the alien bacterium. Even if this was so, there's evidence that the introduction of the bacterium decimated life on the planet, and this would have had catastrophic effects on the Emperor's food supply and survival rate. The symbiotic relationship between this specimen and other life forms likely developed as a direct result of the bacterial infection. Those life forms which learned to keep the Emperor alive survived with its help. This may explain the vast tracts of lifeless ocean and a rough parameter around the Emperor's location. So, the biggest thing of the Emperor's lives was to lay eggs. Okay, what's our new blueprint? Because we need to make the hatching enzyme for the babies to hatch. And we can free them. And once they're free, she will give us the cure. Here it is. We need a eye stalk seed, sea crown seed, fungal sample, ghostweed seed, and bulbush sample. I know where 3 of those are. I don't know about the sea crown or the fungal sample. I'll have to look for those. Look at her. Oh my gosh, she is so gorgeous. All she wants is for her kids. Oh, it was right there. I'm stupid. Alright. Don't worry. I'll get the stuff for you. We'll get your babies free. This is where it gets crazy, guys. Now, oh my gosh, my neck. So while I go searching for those ingredients, I am going to train myself, and I am going to find. Okay, that was weird. yeah, that's right. It brings us right here. Awesome. All the way from our home. But that's okay. Anyway, as I was saying, while I am searching for the ingredients, I am going to head and try my darnest to find those sanctuaries, as they're called. I will find them. I don't care how long it takes me. I'm going to find them. It's not going to be easy. I can already tell that much. But, let's get this thing going.